So the heart of the arcade is right up here. This is where the Raspberry Pi sits. The Raspberry Pi here is the brains of the whole arcade, and it is running a program called RetroPie. And you have a number of USB connectors. So I've got a wireless keyboard connected, and then I have basically coming out of my iPack, which is my USB encoder. We've got players 1 and 2. And you can also see from here how we have the marquee set up. This is the back of the marquee with a fluorescent light. And that's what allows us to backlight to that cool retro 80s look. And then down here, these are just some repurposed computer speakers picked up at Goodwill and reconfigured to be our audio for the arcade. And then we have our power over here, which independently the Raspberry Pi is on one circuit, so I can shut that off independently of the rest of the system. So when you go to power down the whole arcade, you don't want to do a hard shutdown on the Raspberry Pi until it goes through the official shutdown. So this allows you to do an official shutdown on the Pi. You can see when the Pi is down, and then you can power down the whole arcade. So we have these two side panels, which Charlie will talk about in a minute. He did a lot of the art design on the sides, but this side is fixed. This side here opens up. We decided to make it a bit of a secret door. Just come along with this little swipe card. Side opens up. Reveals a whole set of drawers. Keep things back there. So just to give you an idea of what's running underneath the whole control panel here, we removed the bezel and the monitor. You can see here as we lift it up. We have that USB encoder I was talking about, and you have player 1 and player 2 both connected to it on each side. Those buttons, you got the blues, you got the pinks, and then you've got joysticks, and then these extra little pieces down here, this clear piece with this servo on here, is what allows it to be operated as a 4-way or an 8-way joystick, depending on the game. So we also have extra storage down here. It's not real deep, but made use of this space. And as you can see, we have a old NES system down here that I'd like to hook up to the whole system so we could use the original controllers. We got some games here, and then we even got some Commodore 64. Don't have a Commodore 64 anymore, but we got some of the games.
So this is some of the artwork that I did whenever I was in high school. I think I was probably about 16 years old. Whenever I did this, I had just taken my first Photoshop class, so I wanted to help him out. And we wanted it to be kind of Donnie Darko themed, if you've ever seen that movie. So we've got the airplane with the engine falling out. We got obviously the rabbit, and then the car from a very important scene in the movie. If you've seen it, you'll know. And then if you come around here to the front, we also have up top here at the banister up here, we have the name of the arcade machine. It's called the Time Machine. I did kind of this text effect as well. And then right here on the actual panel where the joysticks and buttons are, this one was designed by my uncle. He had kind of helped me out with a lot of it because at the time he was a little bit more experienced with Photoshop. But we kind of all tied it in together with the same theme. Wanted to go very retro, very 80s, but also keep it a little bit themed around the Donnie Darko and movies of that time.